Hello, Bashar. What is the spiritual purpose of physical beauty? By physical beauty, meaning not only the looks, but also the scent, the voice, the charm, the intelligence, the inner world. What do we gain, spiritually speaking, from being drawn to beauty the way a lot of us are?
Well, you are being drawn to the concept of balance. Some people will reflect it in certain ways, and they don't necessarily have to be physiologically beautiful to express the idea of some form of beauty. But the idea is that you're being drawn to the balance between the polarities. You're being drawn to the third point, the Trinity point, that allows you to experience within yourself the potential of the balance that you contain. Good day, good day.
Good day, Bashar. It's so exciting to be here with you today.
As it is for us as well to be with you.
Thank you. There are a couple areas I'd like to explore with you. The first is the topic of the information you shared with us. I've been enjoying the information you've been sharing for a while. It's so clear and creative and
all right,
experiential. And I'm just curious how these materials are developed and what are the theories behind the event structure and the way information is shared with us.
Well, again, the idea is that these are not theories for us. These are simple observations of the nature and structure of existence, and we're simply passing them along to you in whatever form the translation needs to occur to make sense in your language and in your consciousness. So we're simply sharing what we observe in terms of how existence functions, how it works. That's why we're able to distill it down into the idea of the formula, following your passion to the best you can, no insistence or assumption on the outcome, staying in a positive state no matter what happens so you can derive the benefit from it. These are the ways these concepts translate in your language, in your reality, to take advantage of the nature and structure of existence that we're describing to you. Does this make sense?
It does. So basically, if a human wanted to do as an effective a job as you do with others, we would just try and tap into those understandings ourselves when sharing information with others.
Yes, and that's why we give you the formula, because it allows you to do that. Because in other words, as you act on your passion, what happens? You raise your vibration. As you raise your vibrational frequency of energy and expand your consciousness, what happens? You tap into higher frequency realms of information and inspiration and access the same kind of information. So that's also included in the structure. It's self-guiding, it's self-expanding. Just by doing it, just by following the instruction manual and following the formula, it not only allows you to experience your own personal life in a more accelerated and streamlined way, it actually gives you more ability to tap into other levels of information, knowledge, energy, so on and so forth, to be able to also then share similar perspectives with other people as well, because it makes you a more receptive antenna for those higher frequency bits of information in the same way that we tap into it.
Amazing.
Remember, you can't experience what you're not the vibration of first. This is just physics. What you put out is what you get back. So by following the formula, it raises your frequency and allows you to access more information on a broader spectrum.
Okay. And so, it's the other topic I wanted to explore with you, I wanted some guidance on. I've noticed a lot of changes in the world, like a lot of construction, a lot of things shifting.
Yes.
I've been a part of an institution for a long time that there's been a lot of friction there that I've experienced, but I also see an opportunity for helping to shift that structure from within. But the thing that I'm trying to understand and wrap my head around is when is it important to stand our ground? When is it important to resist? Is that ever necessary? When is it important to expose certain structures? Like right now, it seems like exposing certain things might be beneficial. But
it depends on what it is and how you go about it. If you think it's necessary and truly important, it's truly in alignment with your true self, your real self, that certain information be revealed in certain ways that you believe would be to everyone's benefit, that's fine. But you have to have a really strong sense of discernment to know whether that's really necessary or whether you simply need to not resist, but move on to something else that is more representative, or even create something else yourself that's more representative of the kind of environment that you prefer.
That's how would you suggest that someone develop discernment around that? Like, what are some good ways to really tap into that?
All right. Well, again, this requires a great degree of self-awareness and honesty within your own investigation of the reasons, your motivations for why you choose to behave or do what it is you choose to behave or do. So you have to really dig down deep and ask yourself at any moment when you think that some particular action might be required, why do I think that? Why do I feel that? What is my motivation for thinking I have to do it this way as opposed to another way? Am I truly in alignment with harmony in doing it the way I thought I needed to do it? Or am I simply allowing myself to believe that I have to control the situation? Is this coming from a fear-based belief? Is this coming from a love-based belief? What am I actually doing, and why am I choosing to do it this way, or even considering doing it this way? Is this the best way? Is this the path of least resistance? Is this truly me? Or is there something else I would rather be doing in a different way? That's why we say it's so important to just stay in the moment when these things come up, when these questions arise. Just stay in the moment and take the time to examine yourself with great honesty and great transparency about your motivations for why you think you need to do something in the way you think you need to do it, because sometimes it will reveal to you that there might be another way that is truly more you, and that the way you've been thinking of doing it is really just another expression of a fear-based belief because you think that something will go wrong if you don't do it this way or what have you. So it takes great honesty in your self-evaluation to know the difference in your discernment.
Okay, thank you, Bashar. That's very helpful.
All right.
Yeah, and a great gratitude to you and everyone that's a part of this transmission today, and everyone who isn't. So blessings, and I thank you.
We thank you as well. Good day.
Good day, Bashar. It's been a pleasure knowing you. I'm Ryohei from Osaka, Japan. So, 2 months ago, I had a lucid dream about 2 UFOs, glowing purple light, hovering about 200 feet right above me, lying on my bed. My body was floating in midair, as if I was getting sucked into one of them while having a sleep paralysis. Recently, I haven't had any dreams about UFOs. So my question is, how can I utilize my Esasani contact crystal to increase the probability of dreaming about UFOs? Love you, Bashar. Sayonara.
When you go to sleep, as you're falling off to sleep, ask for more conscious, lucid awareness of your interactions with other beings. It will eventually be given to you. You will eventually take it. The idea is to not be afraid to have that awareness, not be afraid to have those experiences, and ask for those experiences on your own terms in ways that will work for you. You are entitled to do this. You're entitled to be an equal participant consciously in any interactions with extraterrestrial beings, no matter what their particular take may be. So the more you ask for awareness and the less you are afraid of having that awareness of what's going on those other levels, the more you will have conscious participation in what's happening.